Go ahead and start that up, passing like a damn relay. You forgot your place, now we in your face, it's time to pay.
It's TGI Now time, back again in the K420 studio discussing real authentic truth talk, freedom of speech, and living in the now. Freeing your mind.
One episode at a time. Shit, we trying.
Boom.
Yes, we are. We trying, that's for sure.
Hell yeah, we stay trying every day.
It's funny how we all know the opening by heart now.
Oh, yeah.
Because we used to do it live without an intro.
Yeah, and then it was like, huh, well, what?
I was like, you ready?
You ready?
It's DGI Now time.
Back again in the K420 studio. Oh, my
That's too
God. So what's
funny.
up, man?
Nothing, man. Just been busy, following our last episode with Jordan Clark. We had a lot of people with comments and new followers, new subscribers, and we really, really, really appreciate everybody subscribing and taking a chance on tuning into us on every Tuesday night at 8:00 at live. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, hell yeah. But we're a good show. They need to tune in.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. We've been doing this for a little bit.
We
I
just
mean,
wanted
there's
to
a lot
get
of shows.
some new listeners,
Yeah.
because we have 200. This is our 201st episode. I screwed up last week and said 100th episode. It was 200th episode last week.
200
And this is 201 right now. So,
wow.
yeah.
201 episodes.
Yeah, man.
That's close to 4 years, bro.
It'll be 4 years in June.
Wow.
4 years. We've done this every week.
4 years.
Almost.
4 years.
We're gonna get there. But so we appreciate you guys tuning in. Give us a like, share if you can.
Please share the show. And subscribe. It's important that you subscribe. That's where you guys always get our little clips. John does a lot of clips throughout the week sometimes.
Yep.
You guys will get a hold of those and it gives you an update of what's going on,
Yep.
A lot of local stuff, like stuff that hits at the moment. John will tear that up. And
Yep.
this way we're current,
Yeah, absolutely.
But so we got some stuff to talk about today.
Yeah.
So
I pulled up a little bit of stuff. I got some videos we pulled up about the Biden auto pen, so I got that teed up as well. And we actually made a shirt. Everybody, that the thumbnail's our shirt that we did, the Biden 45-47.
Yeah, in the middle you got the auto pen.
Got the auto pen in the middle. Yeah, let's show that real quick. That's funny. Right there. There it
Right
is.
there.
There it is, right there. Check it out. Go to IndianRiverConnections.com and
Get your shirt.
get your T-shirt. 45-47. The dash is the pause. That's what we call it. The pause.
Yeah.
Most listeners out there, as we kept telling them, is all an act.
So it was.
So now that kind of confirmed it a little bit for us. That was what was going down. Even the pardons like you talked about before the podcast.
I mean, all those pardons are null and void now.
Yeah.
This auto pen. I mean, and the thing is that we spoke about it. Why were they getting pardons in the first place? Now they're exposed.
Yeah.
Now they're exposed. You got a pardon for a reason. Now you don't have a pardon. Guess what? We're coming after you.
Exactly. I thought I was pardoned. What happened?
No, you're not.
Yeah. We knew it, and I said that, but like when the pardons happened, I was like, nah. I'm like, this isn't good. This is an illegitimate.
But the guys were being pardoned for no reason. It was just an open pardon, which is kind of like bullshit.
Exactly.
It's saying I knowingly know you did crimes, but I'm not gonna say anything until
it's time.
Until it's time.
Yeah.
You guys are pardoned, so you can say what you want. Write books about all your crimes if you want. You're good.
That's it.
Because they got pardons.
That's wild.
Yeah, bro.
That's wild. Write books about what you did.
Write books about it. Do whatever you want. You have pardons at this point.
Yeah.
It's like if you. It's like if.
Go brag about it.
If O.J. Simpson wrote a book about how he killed his wife.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't have gotten convicted. It would have been double jeopardy.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, and you said that on a previous episode.
Yeah.
You said the exact same thing. Yeah,
So,
it's double jeopardy.
It's double jeopardy. So that's what's going to happen here,
That's your CSI, your CSI knowledge. Double jeopardy.
Yeah, Law and Order, actually.
Oh, is it Law and Order?
Okay. Law and Order, SVU.
SVU, okay. All right. But
anyway,
that's funny. Law and Order.
But that's the truth, though. But that is the truth. My kids grew up to that sound.
I bet, right?
My kids grew up to that sound.
Right. There's the auto pen. There it
is.
And you got the fake signatures, which people showed that too about the fake signatures, like they were different signatures. The two signatures were different.
Well, even the faces are different. You're talking about two different people.
Yeah.
For God's sakes, I mean, They pulled the biggest hoax in the USA than ever. Than ever.
Yeah.
This has to be the biggest fucking hoax ever done.
Yeah. It's
You
crazy.
stole the presidency, put a fake president in there, and then you sign him with an oil pen with a machine.
Tom Cruise failed for a little.
Right, you did. You're right.
That's it.
Rondell
Like
always said
Mission
that.
Impossible. We was in a real fucking movie.
Yeah, bro.
Right?
Gee, you ever seen the first G.I. Joe movie?
Oh,
They
yeah.
did like
Oh,
a
yeah.
fucking. The president was replaced.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
He
a
was
big
like
deal.
down in the basement the whole
Yeah.
time.
By a reptilian, correct?
Yeah, right. Probably.
It was a reptilian in the movie.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was something like
Yeah,
that.
he
Yeah,
was a reptilian.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so, I mean, they could have been telling us something, right?
Right.
Cobra.
Exactly.
Hey.
It's funny how G.I. Joe's fighting against Cobra.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Cobra. That's right.
Yeah, you're right. Fighting against cobras is a reptile.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Very,
Mm.
very,
I'm just a
very
conspiracy guy. But you know, we were right about Kennedy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, what's
Just
up
a
with that?
conspiracy guy, but I was right about Kennedy.
Well, right. You're right. That just came out too. That was on the agenda.
So what do you
here,
call
too.
conspiracy people that were right?
Right about that. Yeah, because they said, what did they say? There was definitely the CIA, and then was it? So let's see. It was. Let's see. Somebody wrote it in the thing right here. I had it. Let's see. Bush Sr. was involved. He was there. JFK used it. Bush Sr. We knew that, though. My brother told me that 20 years ago. And then we also have the CIA, a division of the FBI, and the Secret Service were involved as well. So and then
Yeah.
and then of course Bush Sr. became the head of the CIA.
Yeah.
You know, so just it all just connects the dots now. Really, that's really what it comes down to.
I wonder if anybody's going to jail.
Exactly.
See, what happened, most of these people are dead.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
no one's going to go to jail. They just their reputations are going to be fucked up.
That's
Who
it.
gives a fuck?
Because
They're dead.
who's around
Yeah.
during that time?
Absolutely.
Bush Senior died a couple years ago.
Yeah. So
So the only ones now is like the sons or
Yeah, but-
their legacy or whatever you want to call it.
it'll be smashed.
It'll
but
be
They don't
smashed.
have a legacy.
Not anymore.
You don't hear about them anymore.
No, you don't. No, you're right.
People aren't bushy anymore.
Yep.
Remember? Oh, they're very bushy.
But very bushy.
Very
Yep.
bushy,
Very
you know.
bushy.
And
Yep.
people aren't that bushy anymore.
Yeah. No, you're right.
You know. I'm telling you. But you know something to think, that for many years before this, I mean, people really believed that it was one lone assassin,
That's right. Yeah. To this day.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah.
And we know that he wasn't capable of taking the shot.
No. No. I mean, when you go to the where
The
it happened.
trajectory doesn't fit.
Yeah, it doesn't. When people go and they show you
Yeah.
the window where he shot from. They look and they're like, "There's no way."
There's
Like,
no way. The bullet would have to have been like ricocheting
Yeah.
and
And
everything
the angle
else.
where he had held the rifle was like, "There's just no way."
There was no way that
Yeah.
it could
The
happen.
master.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He
Of the
did train in
ricochet.
Russia, though. They trained them. The CIA trained them. They sent them to Russia.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yep.
We were friendly with Russia back then.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So they sent them to Russia to train.
Yep. Yep.
We've done a few projects with Russia nobody wants to talk about.
That's true.
See, the story I want to hear is why.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the big question.
What did he do? Or what was he going to expose? Or what was... I know we know about the banks.
That's
That he was
it.
going to give the banks back to the people.
Mhm. There was something else.
But
he
there
would
was
just-
something else that...
Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't enough. You know, there was
Yeah.
something else that had to, like, say, okay,
I think it,
he can't stay alive.
I think it goes back to Mossad. I think he was going to expose Mossad and what they were doing to in Israel. I think that was part of it. Yeah.
Do you know that we defend Israel and you're
Not no
right,
more.
John. Israel is one of the most defiled countries in the world.
Literally, the new Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's bad. Yeah, because it's a synagogue of Satan. That's what it comes down to. People are catching on to that, like Rondell says about the pedophilia and all the different places and all that. Where the
That's where
dots
they
are.
go.
That's where they go, and then people have been posting that map of all
That
the,
map
yeah,
of
the
how
map.
fucking Israel is lit the
Yeah.
fuck up with those red dots.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm talking about there is no space on the map.
Well, I already know they got pedophiles all in there.
It's a pedophile sanctuary.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's where people leave and run when they get caught here. They run to Israel.
Yeah. Well, And that's with the synagogue of Satan. That's remember I told you the Purple Rain, the Khazarian mafia. That's all part of that regime. It goes back to the Phoenicians, way back in the biblical days. The Phoenicians, they were sacrificing to Baal and those things of that nature. So they were doing that back then. It's thousands of years of this crap. And that's what's being exposed. We're living it. We're here. We're living it, and we're here to see that and bear witness to it. No matter what comes out. This whole Biden and the Kennedy thing and all that, just stuff that we already know. But there's other people, like you said, that don't want to see it. No. They don't believe it. So they have to be shown. Yeah,
now your government's telling it all. Yeah, what you gonna say now?
Yeah,
the government did. The government said it. What you gonna say?
But the thing is that some people will still believe, no, that's a lie.
Yeah.
They did something with the paperwork. The true papers aren't there. They're just saying that Trump probably did something this way people can talk.
Now people are gonna say the news is fake.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna say the news is fake.
That's true. Yeah.
Now
he's right.
Why?
Fake news. Yeah,
it's fake
know.
news.
Yeah. Like is the auto pen fake? Is that fake news or is that real?
No, I'm telling you, bro. You should have been saying fake news this whole time, but now what they finna see now is all fake news to them.
Yeah, you're right.
This is fake. Yeah. This is Trump just messing with our minds. I know it.
We fact checked it.
Yeah. No.
You fuckers.
No, that's exactly
This is what the government been hiding from y'all stupid ass.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And then so now Doge and and Elon are covering all this fraud, and they're showing people, and people are thinking that he's in there trying to steal their money. Like they're in there stealing our money, and they're rich and all the billionaires.
Cars and everything else.
Yeah, it's insane. It's absolutely nuts.
I mean, put that video of Jordan Clark that he talks about how they're tracking the Teslas. Just a shout out to Jordan. He was on our show last week.
Oh, that one. So they're gonna try a terrorist attack with Teslas and blame it on Elon.
I mean, they could make them fucking probably drive themselves, those cars.
Yeah, bro. It don't take nothing but a hacker that can hack an Android tablet. If you can hack an Android tablet, you could get inside of a fucking Tesla.
Yeah, it's true.
Because that's all the car basically fucking is a big ass tablet.
Yeah. You're exactly right. I drive them. I drive those electric ones. That's all they are. Just a big computer.
I know. Yeah. We had one.
Yeah,
we don't drive electric.
These $130,000 ones are insane, dude. It's stupid. It's stupid technology. It's insane. I give a shout out to Jordan Clark. Thank you, Jordan, for being on our show last week. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to having him back on. But here's his video he was doing about the Teslas right here.
And this is so sad. So there's a website that is exposing every person that owns a Tesla, and they will not take the information or data down until they either destroy or sell their Tesla, and they have locations and everything for them to do so. We obviously know this is the left, the Democrats, trying to blow the knees out of Elon Musk for simply exposing all their fraud. I don't care what party you're on. This is horrific. This is horrific. I'm just going to say this. Can you imagine if it was the other way around? If it was Republicans or conservatives doing this to, it's just, this would be all over the news, plastered, but it's not. It's not. I don't care who you are. This is unacceptable, and it's only bringing division, and this has to stop. Has to stop. We have to come together, or this is never going to end, and we got to eliminate the evil people doing this. Pray.
Pray.
So, they didn't want to destroy Elon Musk, right?
Yeah.
He just brought back the four astronauts. He's a fucking hero.
That's right.
They're not talking about that.
Who were in
They're not
space
talking
for
about
fucking
that.
almost 4 months.
9 months.
9 months?
9 months. They were in space for 9 months, bro.
Whether they were coming back.
Yeah, bro. And he went up there. He sent his rockets because, and remember, one blew. He sent another one to get those folks, bro. Yeah. Okay? His dime. Out of his pocket. Government didn't pay shit.
That's crazy.
Okay? And he did it, and here they want to destroy his cars. The motherfucker's a hero, but you guys want to fucking kill his cars, kill his business.
Yeah, just kill
him.
It's
like Jordan said, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's going to be
straight
a terrorist
bullshit,
attack.
Bro.
That's a terrorist attack. You do anything to those cars, that's a terrorist attack.
Look, I'm not an electric car guy. Honestly, I'm not. I don't like him.
Yeah.
But I like Elon Musk. You know what I mean? And that's his business. It's almost like, you don't like what I do, so you're going to come by and you're going to pick my shop and my business so I don't make any money.
Yeah.
You're going to burn down my store because you don't like what I did. How fucked up is that?
It's bad, dude.
I don't know, bro. I like the FAFO.
You know,
I just said fuck around and find out.
Yeah, well, I'm seeing a lot of videos of like just people just like keying the test, just walking by. Just it looks like if we were at Publix, and they're just like keying them or drawing something on it.
Why?
Yeah, get shot.
I seen a few videos.
Get shot playing with somebody's shit.
I know, it's scary, dude.
They don't belong to Elon Musk anymore, stupids.
Yeah, they don't belong
to somebody else who bought
somebody
the car.
else's shit.
Probably a Democrat like you.
Goofy fucking
Dummy.
Well, that's the thing. My sister, she was telling me she has a friend that bought one of those fucking trucks, right? And he drives it around, and and people fucking flick him off. And they fucking give him the finger, and he's liberal, and so he's like, "What the fuck are they fingers? Give me the finger." He bought it because he liked Elon. Now that they're mad at him, he's driving around getting fingers. So now he doesn't even take it to like Publix. Like he's afraid to take it anywhere because he's getting attacked. And this is local. This is in town, dude. Yeah. She told me that the other day, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's crazy."
They have a
so now he can't even drive his car. He's afraid to drive his car now.
They have a Tesla for sale at Toyota.
Yeah.
A Tesla truck.
The things with them is that the batteries. It's the batteries. You have to replace the batteries.
Shit. A lot of people not talking about how them fucking batteries will blow the fuck up on you.
Oh yeah, they will. Yeah.
Bro, that thing will overheat, and if it overheats next to something with combustion engine, it's fucking a baby nuke, bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that bitch will light. Imagine being stuck in traffic next to one of the motherfuckers that overheat.
Yeah.
You in 5 o'clock traffic, that bitch is gonna blow every car sitting next to you.
And they go fast. They're fast as fuck, dude. They're stupid fast.
Bro, I drove the one in your dealership.
The fucking Charger, the new Charger.
The Challenger.
It's a Charger. It's called a Charger Daytona.
Charger Daytona?
Yeah, it's not a Challenger. Look like a Challenger, but it's a Charger Daytona.
Wow, bro, that's a badass
I'm talking about that motherfucker will slam your ass to the seat so fast.
Yeah.
Now, what I don't like
fun.
is the speaker.
It's
it has
the
a
engine.
speaker for an engine, like boom, boom.
It sounds so
That's
stupid.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I would rather just go stealth.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna go stealth.
I don't want you to hear me coming
I don't want you to hear me coming 90 miles
You
an
gonna
hour.
just feel it.
Yeah. It's stupid.
I drove it. It was fast.
Yeah, it's stupid.
But it's not a car for me.
No, it's not. It's not. It's what you like you prefer. If you're local and you don't drive far and you want a Tesla and you want to go, you're a doctor in town, your office is right around the corner. Yeah, you got a plug at your house. You plug it in. You have to go to the gas station. It makes sense. But if you're driving, an hour one way, an hour back for work, and you got to worry about charging it at work before you get home and all that, it's stupid. It's just it brings out anxiety in you. So it's just a specific niche. It's a niche for people. It's like certain people will like them. When I deliver the cars down in Fort Lauderdale, I go drive these electric BMWs in the neighborhoods. I'll tell you, I drive through it, and then, like every other house at least has an electric car because it's very popular down in those areas. So everybody's
The areas are built for them.
Exactly, it's the
15-minute cities.
15-minute cities, exactly. The smart city. That's all by design. Exactly. They want the smart city, so they want you to be smart. You plug it in. You got your little plug. You don't go too far because you don't run out of energy. It's all on purpose. It's horrible. And then you're being tracked and traced like we always talk about. So now you own one. And now you're being tracked and traced. And now they're telling people, oh, yeah, this guy's got a Tesla. Go track him over at Publix and go after him. Yeah, the phone. Yeah.
We don't need a Tesla.
No, it's the last thing you need. Exactly. So the point for them to go after him like that is just stupid. But they're going after him because he figured out what they were doing.
But let's talk about what he just did, though. He just brought back 4 astronauts. That were in space for 9 months. They didn't think they were going to be able to bring them back. Okay, no. I mean, they were almost. It was almost like we cannot take a chance. Of getting you. Yeah. You understand?
Yep.
Elon took a chance of getting him
twice.
That's it.
Okay, so here's a man that you can say what you want about him. He's exposing all the corruption, all the money being spent, and you guys want to crash him for it because CNN, MSNBC, and these fucking liberal Democrats are telling you to do it.
Yep.
You're all one bunch of weak sheep.
Shit's that bad.
Weak sheep.
Bah.
That's what you are. Because if you're following that, you have to be a weak sheep. Because let me tell you something. Democrat or Republican, like Jordan said, it doesn't matter. That's just fucked up.
It's fucked up. It is. So you're being attacked.
Like, what the hell is this? I mean, what's going on with this? It's like petty.
It is.
Scratching somebody's car. That's weak. fucking shit.
I seen the couple videos. I was like, this is so
That's weak.
bad.
I think if I see somebody do that, I'll probably punch him in the mouth.
Oh, yeah.
He's not even my car.
And the funny thing is that all those Teslas and those trucks, they all have cameras all around them.
Yep. So they see your stupid
So they
ass.
see them in the car. Like it's got a camera on the
They record everything.
It records everything. Everything.
So they stupid ass doing that shit and getting charged with vandalism
for no
Stupid ass.
reason. Because it's not like it's a fucking '69 Mustang.
The thing is, it's one of your compadres that probably owns the motherfucker. I mean, that would fucking electric cars like crazy.
They were all over, all big time.
Yeah, we did it. We wanted gas. Give us some gas.
Yeah, right.
Fuel.
Yeah,
They're taking that away.
It's crazy.
man.
V8 ain't being made no more. They gonna stop that.
Yeah, it's all.
I tell you.
It's
Talking
crazy.
about fuel, Caps, man. I just want to throw a shout out to Caps, man. They threw me some fuel. I tell you, man, you guys hooked it up with that steak sandwich. I was eating it. See, the other half is right here.
Right here.
I'm telling you, man, it was delicious. And I had one of your wings, bro.
Right.
Oh,
He stole one of your wings.
yeah, I stole one of the wings, bro. I had to. But there goes my sandwich right there, man.
There you go,
Best cheese. That's the best. I'll tell you
I
what.
tell you, bro, you see how thick it is?
That's the best. Yeah, that's the best cheese. That's the best cheese.
Look at it, bro.
Look at
I'm,
And he's pulling out in real
I'm
time.
gonna pull it out. That's so you guys can see. It ain't fake. Real deal, guys.
Real deal.
All right.
Hold on, let me show
Yeah,
everybody.
let me show everybody.
Yeah,
Look.
there you go.
Real deal. See how fat and thick it is? Just like they did on the TV.
Yeah, it's real.
Come on, man.
That ain't fake. That ain't fake news.
That ain't fake news right there. That's real. That's real deal. John makes a real sandwich.
Yeah, he does, and that's
Yeah.
I'd be honest with you, it's the best cheesesteak Philly in town.
Oh, yeah,
it's
it
the
is.
biggest. It's got the most on it. He loads it up. He does it right. So
Yeah, he does.
He does.
Old school.
Yeah,
That's an old
definitely
school.
old school.
It tastes old school.
And he's getting the Amorosa rolls too.
Yeah,
That's what he's getting. Yeah, he's getting the rolls too. So he's changing the rolls
Yeah,
up. So
that's what this is.
Is that what that is? Okay,
yeah,
he
that's
changed
the
it up.
roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful. Okay, because he told me he was getting them. Yeah.
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, that's the bread. Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
oh,
it,
yeah,
dude.
he did.
Yeah.
Good. All right.
Of course. That's why it was delicious. So thank you so much, John. Appreciate you guys over there at Cat's Pizza.
Right.
If you guys want a place to hang out, a nice place to chill, have some good food, not gonna break your pocket, check out Cat's. They're over by 27th and Oslo.
Yeah.
All right.
Give him a
and,
call.
and hey, if you guys want to place your order,
Give him a call, 772-770-CAPS. Knocking out pizza since 1987. Give him a call. Tell him TGI Now sent you. And also go to the website, too. It's capspizzamenu.com, too. And it looks like he's doing the spring break pizzas where you can make your own pizza. Look at that.
oh, cool.
Isn't that awesome,
Oh,
John?
look at that. Kid made himself a nice pizza there.
They did that for during COVID. They did where you could pick up your own pizza.
Hell yeah.
There's
John right there.
Yeah, you pick up your own pizza and then you make it yourself. You take it home. So that's what
Nice.
they do. Yeah.
Oh hell
Oh, good job, John. Awesome.
Great idea. Look at that. See, it gives you the pepperoni, the cheese.
Wow, look at
the
that.
sauce, and then you just knock it out. You knock it out like knocking out
It
pizza.
says
1987.
Anyway, thanks a lot, John.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so back to what we were saying. I could tell you, man, that Elon Musk, I wasn't really a fan. You either. I mean,
No.
we were like, maybe he's a fucking alien.
Yeah.
Who knows? We said
Fuck
that.
with that alien.
Yeah,
That's
we-
a cool
we-
alien.
yeah,
Right.
But I mean, the guy really is doing good work. I mean, look, this thing with Doge, a lot of people don't agree. I mean, look, I have family involved with this government thing, and she's involved in a negative way. But there's consequences to getting things better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to trim the fat in order for it to taste better.
See, it's Mike from
You
To
know
The
what I mean?
Point. Mike from To The Point actually posted that today. Sometimes you got to trim the fat. He wrote a post about that.
And that's basically what he's doing. He's not taking any of the meat out. He's just trimming all that ugly fat
Exactly
that you
right.
end up throwing away anyway. It's garbage.
Yep.
Right? So he's eliminating that. That's why we don't pay for it. Doesn't that make sense, right? Makes sense to me.
Yep.
I don't want to pay for anything that, I really
not
don't want to
using-
pay for any transgender shit,
Yep.
for anything that has to do with racial, because I'm not a racist. I don't want to pay for nothing that I have nothing to do with.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I don't believe in transgenderism in El Salvador. What the fuck I give a fuck about that, or about how they vote in India? Are you kidding me?
They vote in India?
But I'm saying, yeah, but they put money out there, like $2 million or $20 million, is to show people how to vote in India.
Yeah.
How crazy is that, bro? It's bullshit. That's not even true, bro. It's just words for them to take the money and put it in their pockets.
That's it. That's all it is.
Right? Just words.
Why are you showing people how to vote in India?
Trim the fat. It's because they're not.
I think y'all slick.
Yeah, they say they are, but they're really not. It's just like this video here that I pulled up about the where's it at right here? This is about the Doge stuff. So this is the Obama wearing his purple tie.
I know he with the fake papers.
Yeah, but then watch this. You got to watch who he puts in charge of everything. Watch.
Everyone knows that getting rid of the deficit will require some tough decisions. And that includes cutting back on billions of dollars in programs that a lot of people care about. But what should be easy is getting rid of the pointless waste and stupid spending that doesn't benefit anybody. Waste we
sounds like Doge to me.
Should be getting rid of, even if we didn't have a deficit. Sure, some of these cuts aren't that big, but no amount of waste is acceptable. Not when it's your money. Not at a time when so many Americans are already cutting back. Just as families are living within their means, government should too. Did you know the federal government pays for a website devoted to a folk music ensemble made up of forest rangers? They're called the Fiddlin' Foresters. I'll put their music on my iPod, but I'm not paying for their website. And there are hundreds of similar sites that we should consolidate or just get rid of. And by the way, you're not only paying for websites no one needs, you're paying for thousands of buildings all across the country no one uses.
Sounds like waste, fraud, and abuse to me.
For the last decade, the government's owned a massive and completely empty warehouse in the middle of Brooklyn, for example. Now, the government hadn't been able to sell this building and others like it because of red tape and Washington politics that held things up for years. But we're finally cutting through all that and plan to get rid of these buildings in the months ahead. We need to step up our game. We need to go after every dime. We need to make government work for you.
By the way, they sold that building and became a condo.
Did it?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
That's why
Condos in Brooklyn. It was one of the nicest condos you could live in Brooklyn.
There you go. See?
plan to get rid of these buildings in the months ahead. We need to step up our game. We need to go after every dime. We need to make government work for you. That's why, starting today, I've asked the Vice President to lead a renewed effort to hunt down misspent tax dollars in every agency and department of this government.
Yeah, watch. Yeah.
We're calling it the Campaign to Cut Waste, and I know Joe's the right man to lead it, because nobody messes with Joe.
There's a new standard by which the government is going to function from this point on. The American people
Look at that.
are entitled to transparency. Look, a lot of this depends on new, sophisticated methods, but it also, we know, depends on relentless focus on making this a priority. Focus that can't be delegated. We're holding ourselves accountable, and we're deeply committed and focused on making government function better. We're not just eliminating fraud and waste. We hope to be instilling an entire new culture that not only our administration, but every succeeding administration will in fact pursue. We're going to give you the government you expect and deserve.
See? So basically, he just put the thief in charge of the thieves.
Basically.
He was just basically doing saying he was looking for the waste, fraud, and abuse, but he wasn't. He was telling he was, but then he wasn't. He was stealing money and he was doing it all on the back end. So all this time, he was their man because he knew what they did. He knew all of what was going on. So
that's why he said nobody messes with Joe.
Exactly. Nobody messes with Joe. Yeah. How ironic is that? And then he becomes president. And then the dash. And then there he is. But
that wasn't the same Joe, though.
No, exactly. So that was the exposure.
Yeah, so they stole the election and then they put a fake Joe.
And then the real one went to go handle his business. He's spending the money.
Exactly.
No, he died. The real one died.
Yeah, you think he did?
He did.
I think his ass went to Israel. He was always over there for some reason.
We know
the real one died. I mean, they had a funeral on the day of the inauguration.
Either way, it was the guy that was supposed to be taking care of waste, fraud, and abuse back in 2011.
Yeah, he put it all back there. He's the one that put all the fraud, fraud and abuse in there.
Yeah, they were telling you. That's what it's so crazy. See, that's why it's null and void. See, he's null and void. That's it. He was supposed to be in charge of all the stealing, and then he was supposed to find it all and save us money and do what's right for the American people, and he didn't do it, and they knew it. That's why Trump called him a crook, He said, Joe Biden's a crook. He's always been a criminal. He's a criminal his whole life. He said that. He said that back in 2020 before Biden ran for president. He said, Joe Biden's a criminal. He's always been a criminal. His whole life he's been a criminal. So he was the perfect scapegoat to utilize for this situation and put him in front and center and let him take the fall because they knew he was a criminal. So they caught him. I think they caught him first and then either eliminated him and then installed another one.
Installed this other guy.
Exactly. So they caught him first. They caught you. We got you, Joe. You know, you said you were stopping the waste, fraud, and abuse, but we got it all on tape that you fucking you were the one that was doing it. You were the gatekeeper.
I want to be alive when this comes out. I want to be alive when this comes out. Let's not wait 60 years before this truth comes out, please.
Right?
Let's wait. I mean, a few years, and this year, this administration pull out the truth.
Exactly.
It
Right?
needs to.
Yeah.
We need to know. We suffered enough, and we need to know why.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I mean, seriously, this country suffered enough.
I agree. Yeah.
I mean, businesses were shut down. I mean, people were made homeless.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
What was being done. Look at the homeless population today, and it's because of what happened within these last 4 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. I seen it. I see it more and more every day. It's horrible. It's
it's not. It's just fucked up, plain fucked up. That people are suffering. People without jobs, without homes, all this stuff, and you got these people getting fucking rich and sending millions of dollars to you, billions of dollars to Ukraine and all these other countries.
And that was it. They were getting rich, and that's what Trump said in his inauguration speech. The establishment enriched themselves while the people borne the cost. So basically, the people borne the cost. Even back then, it's a lot worse now because we're in the middle of this invisible enemy war type of situation. So Trump told you the establishment enriched itself while the people borne the cost, and that's going back generations too. Vietnam, World War II, World War I, 9/11, all these different things that happened. The carnage. Remember, Trump said the carnage stops right here, right now. As soon as he took office in 2017, he said the carnage stops right here and right now. And that's when he turned it over to what? The military. That's right. When the military came down the steps. And that's when he handed it over to them. And he said, here you go. I'm giving it to you. You guys are in charge. I'm the commander in chief. I'll keep the ship afloat through this operation, and we'll see where it takes us.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's see where it takes us. And that's what had to happen. Because if Hillary would have won, like I said, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. There would be no uncovering of Doge. Hillary would have did exactly what Joe was doing. That's why he said, I'm going to put Joe in charge because nobody messes with Joe, because Joe was going to get everything ready for Hillary when she got into office in that was 2011. So that would be another 5 years.
We would have been at war.
We'd have been done. Yeah.
Who would have been, she would have did 2 terms, which would have been finished
now. Yeah.
And then who was her vice president?
When she ran,
you think she would have did 2 terms? Who would have went to war?
No, but she would have been in charge of the war because she would have been it would have been teed up for her because Obama teed everything up. So it would have been 8 years because they would have rigged the next one for it too, no matter what. See what I'm saying? It depends on how things were going too. You got to keep that in mind.
Well,
everything's going as planned.
I think they didn't expect the plan to go so bad with Biden.
Well, no, of course not. Yeah.
Biden was a complete buffoon, and they said, "Oh shit, we put the wrong person." Even Kamala was a buffoon.
Well, no, what happened was that they thought that the minions, the idiots like the Chuck Schumers and the Pocahontases of the world, they thought they were safe because Biden won. So then they were like, "Oh, we got Trump out. Yes, let's get Biden in there. Let's do the inauguration. Let's get it going. Let's make sure we get it done." And then they thought they were safe. Little did they know that they were being set up, because then it was business as usual. All right, crank up the waste, fraud, and abuse again. Because Trump was finding it for those 4 years, so they had to scale it back.
Yeah, but the data was being collected in Space Force.
Exactly. Everything was being because he activated Space Force right before COVID. Because he knew that COVID was coming and he knew they were going to try to take the election. So then they were like, activate Space Force, start collecting all the data now.
That's right.
All the way through the election. Oh, they won? Oh, good for them. Yeah, right. And then the minions thought that they won. Chuck Schumer, oh yeah, we're back in business. You know, keep it going. Trump's gone. We'll get rid of him. We'll have to worry about him 4 years from now. Then when he said he was going to run again, they were like, oh, geez, here we go. Now what are we going to do? You got to get rid of him. We got to put him in jail. Exactly.
When they couldn't put him in jail, they tried to kill him.
Exactly, because they figured there's got to be a way we're going to get him where he's not going to get in.
And look, well, they couldn't.
And they couldn't do it because he already said he's going to finish his mission first. He's not going to die. He has to finish his mission first. Then he'll go. But now he's finishing his mission. He's putting it in play. He's doing all the exposure, like Jordan said last week. We're in the exposure phase. This is where we're at. Full disclosure. Every day is going to be full disclosure. You're going to get something every day. It's going to get more and more and more where it's going to speed up so fast and you don't know what's going to hit you. Thank goodness we did this podcast and we talked about it all this time and we talked it out through each other. We talked it out. I threw stuff at you threw stuff at me, Rondell threw stuff back at me. We figured it out on our own. We used our brain.
Yeah.
And obviously, videos.
Information, clips of videos that we got from different people. News, everything. Because we put little pieces together because some of the news, some of it is truth if you dig in deep.
Yeah. Absolutely.
They just cover it with a lot.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean?
Well, they tell you, I'm looking for the phrase fraud and abuse, don't worry. And then
like, it's all covered up. Like, it's...
He didn't look for nothing. You was the one doing it. Like I told you, that motherfucker who steal the government is just like that motherfucker in your house who steal your wallet and help you look for that motherfucker.
And that's what Joe was doing. Joe was stealing America's wallet, and he's like, I think it's over there. I'm not sure. Did you look under the couch?
You sure it wasn't Trump? He was nowhere in the house. You sure it wasn't Trump?
You sure he didn't steal it? It must have been Russia.
It must have been Russia did it, man.
Yeah,
Trump knew about it.
And then meanwhile, he's going over to Ukraine, and he's making them, and he's doing what he's doing, and the next thing you know, you're like, oh, that's what he was doing. I'm looking for my wallet over there. He's telling me Trump took it.
But he's giving all the money
and he's got your wallet. He's over in Ukraine giving it away.
Your money.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is, and that's what's being uncovered, and that's why people are losing their mind and they're keying Teslas for no reason. It's.
But think about that. Okay, so you own a Tesla, right?
Yeah.
Mainly, I think 80% of the people who own Teslas are liberals.
Yeah.
Right, here you are, you're like, oh, fuck Elon Trump, Mm-hmm. Somebody just scratched my car. Yeah. It's not Elon's car, it's my car.
Yeah.
And fuck you.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
One of your own people. You don't scratch your own people's shit. People who believe in the same shit as you.
And they did it to them.
Now your boyfriend to shoot your ass.
Exactly.
Y'all the same.
Yeah. That's
you done fucked up.
That's crazy.
The truth of it is, I mean, it's just more forms of division.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of the Democrats saying, something, let's clean up the government. I mean, at least some of them, not all of them are getting paid.
Yep.
The ones that weren't getting paid need to say, hey, listen, we need to come together. But they won't. Mm-mm. They stick together even though they're wrong.
They do.
I mean, they voted for women to play, for men to play in women's sports.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
Yep.
Not one said no.
Yep.
I mean, come on, that's wrong.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
A lot of people didn't even realize that that got squeezed into that DIE hire. Like, a lot of shit got watered down. Degrees got watered down.
Mm-hmm.
Because minorities, Hispanics and blacks started realizing what jobs were making money. When they went over to those jobs, for some reason, those jobs that were $1 million jobs a year went to 100,000.
Wow.
How?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
as soon as minorities started getting the jobs, the pay went skyrocketed down.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's why they were hiring them.
There's a whole system put in place. He said, now, no, you are not doing that no more. Now, if a motherfucker is worth that money, go get that money.
And you don't matter if he's black, white,
you gonna pay him his goddamn money.
That's right.
Well,
they need to stop it, bro.
It should have never been a thing. It should have never been a thing.
Yeah, but it's just a form of division. Remember, they were trying to divide the blacks from the whites. This way, the blacks don't vote for any Republican because apparently the Republican Party is a bunch of Ku Klux Klan Nazis.
Can you imagine somebody hiring you, John, just because we need a white guy to be quota?
Yeah, right. I know. Yeah.
Can you imagine that, Eddie? They tell you, I need you here because we don't need quota. We're not at quota.
Yeah.
We need another Spanish guy.
So we're gonna
need a Spanish guy. That's where they go.
He tell you straight up, I don't care what kind of Spanish you are, I just need a Latino on the roster.
Yeah, I already told you.
Imagine somebody telling you that.
Yeah. It's fucked up. It is. It's fucked up.
Like, basically, you got hired for the color of your skin. That's it.
That's it. No,
We're going to pay you this. Take it or leave it. We gave you the opportunity. Can't say we didn't.
yeah.
See, the difference is that I ain't no house nigga. I'm a field nigga.
What? Right? In a heartbeat.
Field nigga, bro.
In a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, bro. You better believe that shit. Ain't no
I'm outside.
master.
I'm
Ain't not
outside.
even that, bro. I told you
I'm
about
gonna
it,
tell
brother.
you,
Man,
I'm
Skid
outside.
Shakur, right?
Yeah.
So Skid told me one time, and I probably said this in the podcast. I'm just gonna repeat it again. He had said to me, "You got two type of niggas. You got a house nigga and you got a field nigga. House nigga, when the master's sick, you say, 'We sick, master?
We sick.
We sick, master?'
Yeah, no, we good.
Right?
Field nigga.
Field nigga pray he die.
Hope he die.
Hope he die.
Hope his ass.
You know what I'm saying? That's the difference.
That's the difference. It's,
You know what I
that's-
mean?
That's actually what you're saying. There's it's basically the split of reality. too.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they want to make us into some house niggas.
It's right. You're right. Yeah. And that makes
That's what they want with Latinos and Blackers. And you too.
Yeah. You're right.
You too, because you don't fit into their program.
Oh, now everybody a slave to them.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got a social security number, you in their roster.
I already
You
know.
on their list.
Yeah.
They tapping your account. They
I had
tapping
no
everything.
control over that, bro. That shit was given to me by
Right,
birth.
bro? None of us. Nobody. Who would have knew if our parents knew then what they were doing?
They wouldn't have done it. Yeah.
Fuck y'all. What the fuck you think you finna do to my child? What? You think you can? If your parents knew that giving you a birth certificate literally gave rights to the government to do whatever they wanted to their child,
Yeah. Property.
would you think your parents would do that?
No, they con you into it because of the Social
They think
Security.
you, but the Social Security, all of that, shit,
because they
it's a con.
That's why in the movie They Live, one of the subliminal messages is marry and reproduce. Because you want to get married,
I
so that
didn't
you're
see that
a
one in the
ward to the
movie.
state.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it says right on the thing. One of the videos is one of the thing when you put the glasses on, it says marry and reproduce. And so it tells you that they wanted you to marry wards of the state, and then you reproduce, and then you turn your kids over to the system. That's what they're telling you. They're telling you that's what they want you to do. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. That movie, I watched it the other day again. Sometimes I'll just get like wild hair and I'll just go out there and watch it, eat a meal. It's only like an hour and 20 minutes, and I'll just throw it on and just watch it, and just sit there. And every time I watch it, I'll catch more and more shit when I watch it. I'm just like, oh, look at that. Oh, look what that says. Oh yeah. And the one point in the movie and They Live is when the guy is holding the money, and Rowdy puts the glasses on, and the money says, "This is your God." That's what it says on the. It's the only time in the whole movie where the guy's holding. It's the guy on the street. He's holding that money, and he looks down at the money. He sees the money, and he puts the glasses on, and the money says, "This is your God." Yeah, it's the only time it says it in that movie. The other times, there's other little messages that repeat. That's the only one in the movie that it doesn't repeat. So you have to catch it right away and go, "That says this is your God." Oh shit, that's crazy.
That's true. It's a lot of people's God.
Because the ones you see the most are like obey.
Obey. Like, don't question authority.
Don't question.
Yeah, don't watch TV. Stay asleep. Yeah, they're all there. You see them all, and then you see that one with the money, and that always caught my attention. I was like, oh yeah, see, look at that. It's telling you right there. That's your God. That's why they put on it. In God we trust.
crazy.
It's all a lie. It's all backwards. In God we trust. So they put that on the money with the.
This is the God we trust.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and that gives them power. And that's part of the system, and that's
why the Bible says it's not so much money.
No,
it's the love of money is the cause of all evil. It's the love of it.
Yep. Yeah, that's it.
I'm not a lover of money. Never have been.
No.
Probably why I don't have a lot of it.
Well, I mean, I think that, like you've been saying lately on your Facebook about like opening yourself up to abundance and accepting and alignment.
Start to receive it. Yeah.
Get into alignment, like you said. Those are the things that you have to do on your own. You have to get into alignment with who you are. You get centered, and you realize like I'm centered, and I'm going to receive abundance. I'm going to receive whatever comes to me, and it's going to come more and more. But you have to be open to it, and you have to be ready to accept it.
Yeah. An abundance is abundance of a lot of things.
Yeah.
Not just money, an abundance of kindness, love, information.
Yes. Yeah.
you know, it's going to be an abundance, a year of abundance without a doubt.
Yeah, we've already seen it with the information that's coming out. The Kennedy files are out, and everybody's scouring, looking at that shit. You know, it's just
MLK files are going to need to come out too.
Exactly. That's the ones I see. Kennedy, I already knew everything that's coming out. I'm sure
that's gonna be crazy.
That with MLK,
because if it's correct, I can't think of his name right now. They said that he
Malcolm
survived. No, the guy that was always with them.
Oh, okay.
That guy said that Martin Luther King survived the shot. He was in the hospital and somebody came in and smothered him.
Okay.
I
never dove into it. So
yeah, they say they have pictures of him sitting in the hospital bed, wrapped up. They have it all controlled and everything. Then they left out for a few minutes and came back, and some of it he was suffocated.
That's interesting. Okay. Yeah.
So if that comes out, that's gonna be insane.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's okay. Now you woke me up a little bit on that one.
They have pictures of him sitting up in that bed.
Yeah.
And they said so. They left.
It's like they killed a lot of leaders. Malcolm X was an awesome leader too.
That was crazy. That's crazy too. How that went down. They said that people. They told people in his church that were in his congregation they were supposed to kill him, but they didn't trust them to kill him. They had redid construction on his temple like 2 weeks earlier, and they put like a walkway through the ceiling.
Okay.
That's where the shots that hit him came down.
Yeah.
They say the trajectory of where he got hit came down, dropped him instantly.
Damn.
Fucking the people who were shooting him, that were supposed to be shooting him, are shooting from the crowd. So those bullets would have went up at him. He went down when he got shot.
Jeez, these are the things that I want to hear.
Right?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah. So those are things that that I want to interested in to see.
Yeah, I followed Malcolm X. I like Malcolm X.
Yeah.
If Martin Luther King survived, that would have been the worst part because it would have been 2 Malcolm X's running around after that.
Yeah. That makes
You
sense.
shot a man of peace.
Yeah.
A man of straight peace. He's trying to stop Malcolm X from doing what Malcolm X wants to do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, it wasn't so much Malcolm X, and it was the leader of the Black Islamic faith.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name, but it was him. But he got jealous of Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? Because Malcolm X he realized that Muslims were white too.
Okay.
He went to Mecca.
Okay.
When he went to Mecca, he was with white brothers. And he said he didn't know that. You understand? When he was taught Islam, it was black. You know, black race. And then when he went to Mecca, he realized he said white brothers.
White brothers, yeah.
And he came back, and I can't think of his name, man, right now, but he got really angry with Malcolm X and told him to stop preaching that. And Malcolm X said, "No, I'm not going to. It's the truth." And that was the issue.
Interesting. That's interesting. All right, I'm gonna look into that now. Because I gotta get up to speed now because I didn't really pay attention to those. And again, MLK, I really didn't look into that one as much either. Now that you're telling me,
we might see some names of people who died from the government that we didn't expect to see.
Yeah. Well, you might be right. I still talk about the JFK Jr. one too. Like that one there is a whole other one.
They said I watched a whole documentary on that one the other day, saying that the mob helped with that.
Yeah,
Louis Farrakhan.
Farrakhan
had real beef with him.
Yeah, real beef.
Real beef.
So because he didn't want him to preach that white Muslim shit because he wanted to continue to remember, Farrakhan was a Muslim. He was also like a Black Panther.
Yeah,
but you got to think about it though. They let him slide, like how the government let him slide. Like, I think he was really in on that shit. That's why he. I think
Louis Farrakhan was an FBI informant.
He might have been.
Interesting. Yeah,
that make a lot of sense.
Okay, I think Louis Farrakhan was done, but an FBI informant that wanted Malcolm X gone, and they just helped him get rid of him. Okay.
A lot of people looking at him crazy right now.
Because you got to remember, back when Farrakhan was around, you had the Panthers, you had all these local terrorist groups, supposedly, and they just wanted information on them, and Louis Farrakhan gave it all to the FBI.
Gotcha.
So,
makes sense.
Yeah.
To the man. You gave it to the man.
Right.
That's how he used to talk, the man.
The man, yeah.
You know, but
I work for the man.
he was the biggest racist out there. But he admitted it though. So when Malcolm X came and started talking about the white brothers, he was, I ain't going for that shit. You ain't gonna talk to white people and convert them to Islam here in New York, and that's what he was doing.
Wow.
Bro, he was bringing white people, Hispanics to Islam.
People.
Everybody, and Farrakhan wasn't with it because he wanted only black.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dive deep into
I would
that
like to
one
dig
next.
into that too.
Bro, you gotta look at it though, like, because I'm telling you again, you gotta watch Book of Clarence.
Yeah,
If
I
you
know.
see it,
Yeah, I gotta go back and watch that. Yeah.
you have to think about it.
Yeah.
Those people live, even the soldiers, like the soldiers weren't even like real dickheads. They just following orders.
Yeah.
They even like was talking to them like kind of kind in the movie. Like, it's like, we don't want to do this to you. Just prove to us you're not a miracle worker or something. And you could go. And fucking Jesus is in the background doing what he want to do. He saving these people and doing whatever he can, and it's getting these people in trouble. Like, it's a crazy, like, it's a whole nother scenario to like look at it. Like, Jesus was just trying to save these people. Y'all out here following orders, but y'all fucking up.
Yeah.
That's true.
Follow orders can get you fucked up. But this town was full of all colors of people. Wasn't just black people.
Yeah.
It's Mecca now.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Fuck,
Wow.
dude, that's wild. Yeah, that's crazy. Almost done with that. There you go.
Yeah, here you go.
Nice.
Oh, you put that one out.
Put that one out. Say that. Say that one for later.
Little buddies.
Say that one before I go to bed.
You hit that bit one time.
You hit that shit one
Go
time.
watch. Go watch.
John fucking smoked that shit for 20 minutes.
Go
I'll
watch.
fucking cry.
Right. That's how. Go watch Book of Clarence.
You gotta watch it, bro.
Right. I will. I'm gonna do it.
It's
I mean,
crazy.
you know what I've been watching though.
They was smoking some shit in there that had them floating out their bodies.
Right.
I'm talking about they got out of their bodies. They was like, you know how the genie come out of the lamp?
Yeah.
They was like sitting on the ground just chilling.
Yep.
And they're in a little plaza. Like, and they just like out there chilling. The guys giving them hits off the like hookah thing.
Yeah.
And they just start floating out of their body. Like, that shit was crazy. I was like, what the fuck is happening? They're like astroplaning right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I was like, this shit crazy.
That is crazy. Oh my
I was like, this is probably what it was like getting high back then.
Yeah,
It was in the
yeah.
Bible now.
Hey, they were microdosing back then.
No, that was
Trying
a
to get-
microdose. They got full dose. That shit,
Yeah.
they was gone.
Could you
I was
imagine?
like,
Yeah. Could you
I don't think I
imagine?
want to smoke nothing like that.
Yeah.
I can tell you this though. I was talking to somebody today. I still want to do the ashwagandha. I would like
Oh,
to go
yeah.
to Costa
yeah.
Rica.
Go in the
Spend
woods.
the weekend out there and just fucking get smashed with some ashwagandha and come back all different.
All different.
I'm in. 100%.
All different.
Right.
Yeah, man. But anyway, guys, it's been about an hour.
It has. Yep.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, man. Listen up, man. Thank you so much for listening. Share the show. Really
Please.
subscribe.
Yep.
Check out Cap's Pizza. They're out by 27th and Oslo. Awesome pizza.
Pick up your merch too if you want the
Oh yeah, you got the new shirt out there.
Trump
45,
shirt. I'll throw that up
47.
there. So if you want the shirt, check out the shirt. There's the merch. Go to IndieRiverConnections.com. There's the 45-47 shirt.
Yeah,
Check
pick
it out.
up your shirt. Pick up your shirt, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's one of
Oh,
a
yeah.
kind. One of a kind. Go get it. Yeah. All right, guys. Yep, we're good.
All right, God bless y'all. Thank you for listening. Please
All right, guys.
subscribe.
Appreciate it. Stay human.
The piece of chicken grease.
We out.